Okay, hi guys, my name is Shelby and welcome to Voice for the Vanished. Getting right into this case, I have not felt this compelled to cover a specific case in quite a while, but as soon as I saw her face and heard how long she has been missing, and saw the stories of the type of person that Jenny is, and saw that not that many news sources or anyone is speaking about her disappearance, broke my heart. My platform is still small and I know that. I'm still trying to grow it. But if I can even get this video and her information out there to 5 more people who have not heard about her yet, they can get that out to 5 more people who have not seen her face and heard her story. And it's a domino effect of just getting the most information, or all the information, I should say, out there, putting it in one place, her entire missing person's story in one place so that it is easily accessible for anyone to share, so that everyone knows her face, because anyone who is missing deserves to be talked about. Anyone who goes missing, I do not care about the circumstances. I've said this so many times. I don't care if someone's homeless. I don't care if someone has had a bad past and made bad choices like doing drugs or drinking. That doesn't make them a bad person. That makes them a human who makes mistakes, who is struggling with something. That does not determine whether or not we should help them, and that does not determine whether or not they deserve to go missing. No one deserves to go missing, ever. So let me officially introduce you guys to Jenny Brown. Jennifer Lee Brown is her full name, but most of her family, I can see, does call her Jenny Brown or even JB. Jenny, which I'm just going to refer to her as, is from Portland, Oregon. She went missing on September 20th of 2015. Again, from Portland, Oregon in 2015. She is white and at the time 39 years old. She is about 5'9" or 5'10" and 150 pounds at the time of her disappearance. She has brown hair and brown eyes. I know in some of these pictures, or a lot of these pictures actually, she does have blonde hair, but I think naturally does have brown hair and brown eyes. She has a tattoo of a sun on her foot and a tattoo of the word truth on the back of her neck, which is always my favorite thing to see in a missing persons report, which sounds so incredibly weird, but it is a interesting and unique tattoo that makes someone incredibly diverse and makes them easy to identify. Whether they are sadly found passed or they are found safe, it is easy to identify them as who they are, especially when that information is in the missing persons database. Now, the exact circumstances under which she disappeared are incredibly unknown and very strange, because at the time she was homeless. So she was last seen again in Portland on September 20th of 2015. She visited a friend's home near Southeast 16th Avenue and Stark Street that day. She went out drinking that night and never returned. Again, she was homeless at the time, and she also was struggling with addiction issues. She is incredibly close to her family, and I do not want anyone to think that her family didn't care about her. That's why they didn't know that she was missing. I don't know the exact circumstances under how she was homeless and how her family was dealing with that beforehand. But I can speak for her family now and say that, well, I can't speak for her family, but I can say that since she has disappeared, they have done absolutely everything, and they have a Facebook page. It's not incredibly active at the moment, but it's been active for a couple years, posts here and there. But they share stories, they miss her, and they love her, and they just want to know where she is and if she's okay. Now, she's a grown woman at the time she disappeared, struggling with addiction issues and homeless. And again, I can't say what her family was doing to try and help her. Maybe they had kind of gotten to the last straw with her and she was out on her own trying to help herself because she didn't want help. That is incredibly possible. All I know is that she was homeless, went out drinking that night of September 20th. again, of 2015, and she disappeared and has not been seen since. Her loved ones were initially concerned when she dropped out of sight, but her being homeless, it made it hard for them to contact her and her to contact them, so they thought that she might have finally checked herself into a long-term facility to help with her addiction. But obviously that was not the case, as she has not been seen or heard from at all since 2015, and it has been almost 5 years. I believe that the family, as well as the police, have spoke to people in that she was surrounded by, that she camped with, while being homeless, and they heard some stories about her wanting to go to a different country, go to countries like Dubai with a friend of hers, but nothing that would really prove that she had done this, nothing that to prove that she really is there. But anything really is possible, since they haven't heard anything, and there's really no leads to follow up in this case at all. While it is always possible that someone who goes missing ran away to start a new life, something like that is always possible, I do not feel it is the case in Jennifer or Jenny Brown's scenario. From the stories that her family and friends and loved ones have told about her, and pictures they've shared of her, memories they've talked about on this Facebook page, just don't sound like someone who would ever leave everyone behind and without a trace, without speaking with them. I don't know her personally, and like people say, you don't really know anyone ever, but I'm a strong believer in family and love, and knowing what someone would do, and knowing how much someone cares about someone enough to not go missing, not go missing by choice. She has not been active on, according to what I can find, because there has not been updated news reports or police reports on her case. She has not been active on any social medias since she went missing in 2015 at all. And I just feel that if someone did go missing, especially someone like Jenny, who was struggling so much with addiction issues and was also homeless at the time, I don't think she would really have the resources to go missing on her own and completely disappear off the grid for 5 years. Again, I don't believe that she would do that anyways, just by the type of person I see that she is by my research. Now, that is just about all the information I have on Jenny Brown. But like I said, I do feel really close to this case. I feel close to all my cases, but there are certain cases that really stick with me, and I think about all the time, and I feel like this is already going to be one of those cases. I'm going to reach out to her family, hopefully get a response. I would love to do anything I can to help them, to put more information out there. If they want to maybe make a video with me, I can, speak with them, have them talking more about her disappearance. I know my platform is small, but uh, anything I can do to help, I'm going to go ahead and offer them, because they really deserve it, as they deserve everyone speaking about her case. It's been 5 years and they know nothing. It's just heartbreaking. So if you do see this, I am going to try and contact anyone I can. I'm not sure exactly who yet, as soon as I post this video. And if you see this, you can contact me. My ways to contact me are in my description below. I don't know what else to say. And as I always ask you guys, I don't care who you believe in, or what you don't believe in. Please send prayers, good thoughts, good vibes, strength, hope, love, anything good, Jenny Brown's way, as well as Jenny Brown's family's way. I cannot imagine what they're going through right now. And as always, you don't have to share my video if you don't want to, but share her face, share her story, share her missing persons flyer, share whatever you want. Just get her face out there, and let's bring her home safely and as soon as possible. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next case. Bye.